What's good, everybody? Welcome to another video. Welcome to the channel. So comedian Godfrey seems to think that maps as we know them are racist. So he has some pretty interesting things to say, maybe pretty funny things to say about it. And I just wanted to share this little clip that I came across with you guys. So without further ado, let's check out the clip and then let's get into some analysis here now, shall we?
You know, the maps are purposely shrink Africa down. They make America look bigger and Russia look bigger than fucking Africa.
Check this out. It's what can fit into Africa.
Look at this shit.
It's the United States, China.
Look at this shit.
India.
Look at this shit. Look what can fit into Africa. Look at this. Look at it. And they got Africa. They just, I mean, white supremacy, boy. Woo, you motherfuckers are some...
That's bullshit. That's straight bullshit.
Yes, that's bullshit.
All right, that's the clip pretty much. So he has just alluded us to a white supremacy involved in the maps as we know it. So he's telling me that white supremacy designed this map. Now, on looking at this clip, I find that he has about 80,000 dislikes to 14,000 likes. So there's quite a lot of people that do not like this. This video has been ratioed to hell, this little short clip of his. Of course, you'll find people that like it. But anyway, how right is he? How correct is he? How knowledgeable is he regarding this? Well, he is absolutely ignorant, I might tell you, because when it comes to this whole white supremacy thing, the history of white supremacy dates back to the 1800s. That's the 17th century, right? So the 1800s, that's how far back some white people decided that they were more superior than other races, and then they wanted to, you know, impose their superiority on all other races. Some of them wanted to wipe out other races as well. But this wasn't occurring up until the 1800s. As far as the map that he's talking about, this map was designed by Mercator. Mercator, or Gerardo Mercator, is a Flemish cartographer who designed this map for the purposes of navigation. And when it comes to the purposes of navigation, the maps are accurate because they use mathematical calculations using bearings on longitudes and latitudes to actually formulate how these countries are drawn on top of the map. Now, where the problem occurred was that initially the maps were designed onto a spherical object because that's a representation of Earth. After all, we're not living in Asgard, that is a fast piece of surface, you know. Thor lives there, but we live on planet Earth where it is spherical. Anyway, trying to transfer the spherical design onto a flat piece of surface, and you will have problems if you want to make it accurate. Some countries or some continents are not going to be their accurate size. And what happens is that as you go further up north of the design, you would find out that the spaces between the latitudes starts to increase when you transfer it from a spherical 3D object to a flat piece. And that's why the countries that are above, they look bigger, and the countries that are closer to the equator, they look smaller. Very simple explanation that you could easily Google and find out about, but he's too lazy and he actually doesn't want to. And many people that reason the way this guy reasoned, they actually really don't want to know. They just want to hear, yes, it's white supremacy. It's another white supremacy ploy. This is white supremacy there, white supremacy there. Calling these maps white supremacy is no different from calling the dollar white supremacy, because it has white people's faces on it that actually own slaves. You know, your Benjamin Franklins and the rest of them that are on the American dollar, they are people who actually owned slaves. So if you think your dollars are white supremacists, you can actually forward them to me. I'll take them off you kindly. Now, the other thing I want to say is this is really grand coming from a guy like this who happens to be of Nigerian descent. Now, his parents in the 60s left Nigeria as a result of a civil war. His tribe happens to be the Southeast Igbo tribe in Nigeria, who till today still want to be a republic of their own, Republic of Biafra. Weren't we told that Africans were all singing Kumbaya together? We never fight. It's just these white people that did this. Well, in 1960, as soon as the colonizers decided to grant us our independence, it only took 7 years for a certain group of people to say, we don't want to associate with the rest of y'all. We blacks are a different breed. We are Biafrans. Y'all are Nigerians. We don't want to associate with y'all. So civil war broke out, and his parents ran to another white supremacy country in America, where he was born in Nebraska and where he grew up. I can guarantee you categorically today that this guy probably lives in a white dominated neighborhood in some suburb somewhere and not in the hood where black people are dominating. But he's out here sitting down talking about white supremacy and how bad white people are. And I can guarantee you, like most people that talk like this, they don't live close to black people. They live closer to white people than they do to black people. Now, am I saying that black people are bad or whatnot? No, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying the hypocrisy of these people not being factual and, spewing their ignorance is causing more detriments to people because they are spewing hate and they're letting people who haven't developed or who don't know any better to buy into those hate that leads them to more detrimental decisions that leads them down the totem pole of where they already are. This is the reason why I decided to call this out, because there's a lot of information online and information is not knowledge. One of the most brilliant people of our times, Einstein, said this quote about information, and I wanted to share this with you guys quickly. Information alone cannot accomplish goals. Information is not valuable until transformed into knowledge that can be used to achieve an objective. Now, the Bible, my Bible says, seek knowledge and buy knowledge and sell it not. It also says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. If you see a lot of people down the totem pole, particularly black people, what's happening to those black people is because they are ignorant and they listen to fellow ignorant people like this fella who's very hypocritical and not being factual about even his own history, that his parents left a country full of black people because they were escaping transgressions and they went over to a country where people don't look like them, who took them in, where he's highly successful. Because I can guarantee you this guy might be a B or C or D lister comedian, but he's making way more money than maybe 90% of the A-lister comedians in my country. I guarantee you that. But in any case, I just wanted to, drop this information out there. And hey, let's even see what a few people had to say about this particular video. This guy says, Sam Atrinde says, this is what happens when you get your education from Instagram. Absolutely. Like I said, information is not knowledge. And so people like this, they just listen to whatever they get online and they just say whatever. Somebody else says Snoop Dogg in the background agreeing makes me second guess my weed consumption. I knew that was Snoop Dogg. I was saying that was Snoop Dogg. And this guy and Snoop Dogg, if you guys remember back in the past, in Soul Plane, they were both on the same movie together. Snoop Dogg and Joffrey. Joffrey was the African, the African pilot, and Snoop Dogg was the main pilot on Soul Plane. Just a little bit of history lesson in movies there. Somebody says, when you are racist, you see racism everywhere. Absolutely. And it goes on and on and on and on and on, because everybody can tell the BS from what this guy says. And I am very, very happy about that. But in any case, you guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, ding that bell for notification, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace. And Sayaz out here. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.